Do you?
I struggle with anger, depression, anxiety. I don't want to hurt anybody anymore.
So you're scared that
Chance, she'll leave me.
To be a child and live in a house where your mom is beat on because your dad is tired, it confused me.
mental illness is serious.
Yes.
If you do have, you have to accept first. There's nothing you can lose. I believe that you are tormenting yourself with not trusting that the people who truly love you will stay. As a team, you all will work through this together.
I found myself to be very vocal abusive. I would yell, I would cuss, I would scream to my woman.
I don't want to push her away, but I don't know how to say, Chance, baby, I really probably need help. Not trusting that she'll understand. The last girl that I was really in love with, when I started having breakouts, she literally left me.
Think about this. What if it brought you closer?
Right.
Let's change the narrative, because right now, the torture that you're experiencing, I just want to see what you might do without me being here. How you're going to share this information.
Well, I know Chance loves me, and she's gonna make sure that I get the proper counseling that I need, and she's gonna support me.
And if she doesn't?
And if she doesn't, the right person and the right programs will be come into my life.
I always say awareness and acceptance is power.
Okay.
It's power. And you're looking at it as being not.
Right.
With the date, you wanted to control that.
Right.
And be responsible for the best of who you are.
Thank you.
And my heart does go out to you.
Right.
All of your insecurities with losing her, if that is the core of it, then you are stepping in the way of your own breakthrough.
I made a vow to myself that the next person that really loves me, I'm going to change.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you have any more questions for me?
Ricky with the red shirt.
Thank you, appreciate
That
it.
means you bringing some fire today.
No, we bringing peace and love.
Has anyone heard from Chance and Dunbar?
No, we have not.
We're gonna wait a little bit longer and hopefully they show up.
We're waiting. And we're waiting. And we're waiting.
Chance and Dunbar will not be joining us. Not exactly sure why, but I will definitely follow up.
It was a good day. She was an attractive girl.
She just had on like a dress. I was just like, wow, like I did this to myself.
We did end up talking about the issue that we have, how I'm basically co-parenting. And Kat didn't like that I was helping my baby mother out by spending the night when she was out and gone.
And then what did she say in regard to how you're handling the
She didn't really,
co-parenting?
to be honest, she really didn't have a problem with it.
I laughed because I was the same until I became his girlfriend.
At the beginning of our relationship, Ricky and his ex-wife, Chelsea, would call each other and just talk about things to me that are not in a co-parenting space. And Ricky spending the night, them doing stuff, going out to eat still. No woman would be okay with another woman having access to her man in a way that Chelsea has access to you.
He came back just like really enjoying the process and
Yeah.
telling me like about the date and how he did share certain parts of our relationship with her.
Even with what you both learned through this process, it brought you closer. Will Sheila be getting a second date?
Unfortunately, no, she will not. I don't want Kat to think that, you know, it's any more than what a learning experience.
I'm not feeling you don't want to go on the date. But you just not going out, it kind of doesn't work with the process. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask you again.
If I was single, yeah, she'd get another day easy.
Okay.
Sorry
Do you
about
know how that helps you and Catherine?
that. I do now.
It looks like I'm officially going on another date with Sheila. I really did want to go on a date with her, but I definitely don't want to give Catherine any more reasons to feel insecure.
Joy was like, oh, she's pretty, she's gorgeous.
Wow, how was that feeling really?
It was hard. I see this beautiful, younger, lovely woman.
Yes.
Let me take you back a little bit.
Okay.
Before the date,
Okay.
this brother went out, he got his fresh cut, he's in the room doing his dips.
Jaysha, you're on the date.
It was a nice vibe. It was very romantic. Right out the gate, she tells me she's into like meditation and chakras. When I told her Joy wants to have a baby soon and, you know, her age, and she's young,
Did she want to have children like right now?
it seemed to me that she's really focused on her career. I like, ooh, wow, like very nice, you know.
I like that you gave into the process of really being on a date. Seems like a slew of compatibility. Do you want to take her on a second date?
The energy, I feel like that really wasn't there. Like when I came back, it helped me see all the things and remind me all the things that drew me to Joy in the beginning. Joy is very, she's just the little things. The way she looks at me is, I didn't get that from Celine, and I don't want to waste her time.
Okay.
Oh, I feel a little relieved.
With that being said, this week it's going to be a little bit different. You're going on a date with somebody you already know very well.
Ourselves.
Your ex.
Who? Our ex.
Don't be scared. There's no way you can move forward looking back. So if you have any triggers, Joy and Jaysha, your exes weren't comfortable meeting up with you as a part of this process. And that's perfectly fine. I would never want to do anything to jeopardize the wonderful co-parenting relationship you guys have created with them. However, that doesn't change the fact that you all still have issues to address. I'm gonna be meeting with you all privately this week to dig into this area together. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Your ex is gonna still come.
No, all right.
But I promise you it'll be all good. It really will. There's always a goal. This week,
I'm Chelsea. I am Ricky's ex-wife.
I've always felt like when it came to certain things like respect, loyalty, you just didn't have to explain what that looked like.
Not everybody ex would be interested in trying to help their ex move forward. So I appreciate you for real, for real. Please be more of a gentleman to her than you do to me.
Not you opening door. Oh, I like this.
hey, Chance and Dunbar, it's Dr. Stacy. Just calling, I'm a bit concerned. We were making some really great progress, and I was really excited to continue to work with you all.
We took some time to regroup. It was a lot.
We had to have some soul searching, some time alone, away from everybody.
It's a lot tougher than what we thought.
Wonder what's going on.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you. I'm a tail cat.
Please
doing
do.
good.
Please do.
You nervous to be on a date with me?
I'm glad this is happening. Hopefully, you can help me with letting her know about us co-parenting. It's really frustrating that Kat doesn't understand that our co-parenting works just as it is. We're not doing anything that's disrespectful. We're just trying to do what's best for our son.
Does she know our history?
Yeah. She's been around a long time, too.
Okay.
Not as long as you, of course.
I do feel as though Catherine is threatened. Do you think Kat feels like I've crossed any boundaries?
There was a time where, when you was doing your thing.
I'm a woman too, so I definitely understand where she's coming from as far as sleeping over the house and that stopped. I'm just not sure of what more she wants. Do you feel like you're doing too much when it comes to me?
These are things I want to do.
I don't want her insecurities to try to come in between his relationship with his son. When it comes to co-parenting, I don't feel like you're doing anything out of the ordinary. I don't hit you up after a certain time.
I see a lot of pain, a lot of trauma. We can't just ignore everything.
Maybe all of us needs to go out on a date. You know what I'm saying? So she can get to know me, we can interact together.
Be comfortable about the situation.
You set it up. I don't want her to feel like she's forced to try to
Right. That's what I said.
accept stuff.
Are you feeling relieved that we don't have to go on a date with our exes?
Please.
I couldn't believe it.
I was like, there is not one ex that I want to see.
Instead, Dr. Stacy is coming over to our house to give us a private session.
Let's talk about our exes.
My son lives with me primarily. His father is in New York.
My daughter's with my ex-wife. I was married for about 5 years. She has remarried since then, so it's a good co-parenting relationship.
Why is having a child so important?
I never initially wanted to just have one child. I want that one to have a brother or a sister so that they don't grow up alone. But it was very important for me to be married before I did that. When I met Jaysha, I'm like, now is the time.
I love the thought process you put into your why. Now we have to, I want to dig a little deeper, but I want you to be gone.
This process has been, a challenge.
Why did y'all divorce?
It was a lot of stuff going on. There was some trust issues at that time, but also ended up getting in a tough spot financially. I said, I gotta be better. I started listening to self-help books, got into meditation, things that will help me get my mindset where I could become better. I appreciate everything. Joy is the manifestation of the work that I've been doing on myself. You wondering the memories that you're not making and the little things you're missing out on. That's a fear, and it's hesitation. Also, being able to provide for them. We all want to feel like we can provide and take care of our kids, and that sucks if you get into a situation where you can't provide.
Are you afraid that if you don't do it in her time, she might leave you?
I feel torn because I don't want to wait too long and lose Joya, but also I don't want to let the fear of losing Joya make me do something that I'm not ready to do.
What I want to see is y'all leave together. But I more than that want to see you all have hard conversations that need to be had now. You spend 4 or 5 years into something, you look back and be like, dang.
I really feel that from all of my exes that I really have the right closure.
You look fabulous.
Thank you, baby.
Got the white toenails out.
I know.
I'm Corey, I'm 48 years old, I work in engineering, and I'm Catherine's ex-fiancé. Catherine and I met at the job.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Corey.
No.
Hey, friend.
Hey.
How
Corey,
you doing?
this is
What's up, bro?
Ricky.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
man.
When we opened the door up and I see Corey, it's kind of like, it was very funny. Corey moved on and married his beautiful wife, Stacy. I know I'm gonna have a good time. Met when I was 20 and he was 36. And we dated for about 3 years. We did get engaged. During marriage counseling, we just decided that it just wasn't gonna work.
When I was dating her, bro, she was hard-headed, man. Like how you dealing with stuff, bro?
She still can be like that for sure. She's really improving and trying to get better, and that's what we want from the both of us.
That's what's up.
I trust her, I trust you.
Are y'all engaged or y'all going
We're
through the
going through
process?
the process. It's kind of like when we were going through marriage counseling, when we were dating. And we wanted to make sure that we was kind of doing it the right way, you know?
So what you think he needs to work on?
It's kind of like running into the same issues we had with you and the mother of your child. It's creating the boundaries so that you can have a healthy relationship.
Well, the key thing is knowing how to communicate. To me, communication is like understanding what somebody's saying. This was a while ago between me and you. You was like a pit bull. She was a little stubborn, and she had to get her point across, no matter what. It could be things that happened 8 or 9 months ago that she'll bring up and make it such a big old dramatic thing when it was something real, real minor.
I'm getting to the space of really trying to understand him and why he would rather handle situations a certain way. We just kind of got over the hurdle of his co-parenting style. At some point, he started spending the night at his ex's house.
If my wife was spending the night by some guy's house, you know, I wouldn't like that.
I know that they're comfortable with each other, but it's like me being comfortable with the entire environment.
Corey didn't make a decision on making me a priority. He wanted to keep going back and forth with his baby mama. That definitely makes me nervous, seeing Ricky not create the standard.
I guess I could understand why you had an issue with my son's mother, Ty, and I could have, should have handled it differently.
I understand that now. When I was 20-something, maybe that insecurity started with you. I kind of carried that until I ran into it again.
What's the goal here? Like what y'all gonna do? I mean,
I have to trust him. I have to communicate to when I'm feeling uneasy about a situation. Every day I'm on my new journey trying to be a better woman, you know, and I appreciate you for the parts that you played in that.
To me, she's showing growth and she's not so hot-headed no more.
You all missed the group session.
Yeah.
Chance and Dunbar. What is up? Real talk.
Well, throughout this process, me and Chance realized that we definitely are truly in love with each other. And we realized that dating the other people is not really for us. It's not for us. It's not what we want to do moving forward. But we have learned so much. I am in the best situation with the person at this time that can help me grow. I'm not depressed anymore. I don't fight no more.
Oh, it just went away.
Yeah.
What about the process isn't working? Because
let me say this. Number one, you have to notice, you've noticed that if a man is not 100% submissive to God, he won't make a change. So when a man and find a woman who brings him closer to himself, he can make a change.
I'm for that.
So let me say this.
Dunbar, we had some breakthrough. I wanted you to share that with her to bring you all closer together. It is hard. And it's really less about the dating other people than you being really honest with who you are and where you are.
Right.
You said to me, Dunbar, I don't trust her.
Well.
Is that what you said word for word?
Well,
or is she putting words in your mouth?
Yeah. I definitely didn't say that. Just going by not trusting that she'll understand. A lot of things that I've been going through with the past has been because of struggling with mental issues. What I didn't trust was that when I do give somebody everything, they tend to leave me.
Because he doesn't trust you, there's something there that really might not have nothing to do with you, but about his past. We were on the tip of some good stuff. And it breaks my heart today that you are betraying you.
Let's talk now. Let's have a conversation
we're
now.
Talking.
How am I betraying myself by choosing to work with this man, the man that I love? How am I betraying myself?
No.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I didn't say it's anything against you working with him.
Yeah.
Again, healthy romantic relationships. So it's not me against you, and it's not me against Dunbar. It's just I'm calling facts, okay? By not listening to the red flags, not red flags to run and flee, but red flags to work on. The fact that, honestly, Dunbar, you don't want to acknowledge right now just your truth, it is betrayal to her. Approaching the hard stuff and getting through it. That is this process.
Yeah.
And you guys are just walking out on that. You're not doing the work. Because you quit. I did see so much promise. You can run from your problems, but your problems will follow you. And it just breaks my heart.
When it comes to this process, it made us very uncomfortable.
I've always been a very fast learner, not that I know everything. We made a lot of progress, we're gonna do it our way.
I'm disappointed in your decision, but we all have our journey. We all have our way. I wish you all nothing but the best for you individually and for you together. If you ever do need me, reach out.